Let me ask you something simple. When you think of a berry, what comes to mind? A strawberry? Maybe a bunch of blackberries on a summer morning? That sweet, juicy pop of flavor that screams fruit? Yeah, me too. But what if I told you everything you thought you knew about berries was a lie? Because hidden behind grocery shelves and kitchen counters lies one of nature's most unexpected truths. Bananas are berries, and strawberries are not. Now, I know what you're thinking. That can't be true. I thought the same thing, until I looked closer, not with a shopper's eyes, but through the lens of science, the kind that doesn't care what we call things, only how they grow. And what I found opened a whole new world of fruit facts I was never taught. It was the beginning of a fruit mystery no one warned us about, one that started with one strange question. What really makes a berry a berry?
So, what is a berry? If strawberries aren't, and bananas are, then what strange rule book is the plant world following? Well, it's not the one you and I grew up with. It's something far older, more technical, and strangely beautiful. In botany, a berry isn't defined by sweetness, color, or how it tastes on pancakes. It's defined by how it's made. To be a true berry, a fruit must follow 3 very specific rules. Rules not written by chefs or grocery store owners, but by nature itself. Rule number 1. It must grow from a single flower with only one ovary. Rule number 2. It must have a soft outer skin and fleshy insides, no hard pits allowed. And rule number 3. It must contain multiple seeds buried inside its flesh. Sound familiar? Because bananas check every single one of those boxes. And yet, the strawberry doesn't even come close. But we'll get to that in a moment. Because first, we need to truly appreciate why bananas are the quiet kings of the berry word. Let's meet the star of our story, the banana. At first glance, it's just a yellow fruit we peel and eat without a second thought. But peel back the layers and you'll see it's a berry by every botanical standard. Why? Because bananas grow from a single flower with just one ovary. Their smooth skin hides soft, fleshy insides filled with tiny seeds. Though you don't see the seeds clearly, they are there, just very small. Bananas don't grow on trees. They grow on large herbaceous plants, kind of like giant grasses, which makes them even more unique. Botanists call bananas simple berries because they fit the exact scientific definition. No tricks, no exceptions. So next time you grab a banana, remember, you're holding a natural berry, one that has quietly been stealing the spotlight from all the berry imposters. Now, let's talk about strawberries, the fruit everyone thinks of when they hear berry. They're red, juicy, covered in tiny seeds, and utterly delicious. But botanically, they're not berries at all. Why? Because strawberries don't grow from a single ovary. Instead, they develop from a flower with multiple ovaries, which means, technically, the seeds on the outside aren't seeds at all. They're the real fruits, called achenenes. The red, juicy part we eat, it's actually swollen flower tissue, not a fruit by itself. This makes strawberries what botanists call aggregate fruits, a cluster of many tiny fruits fused together. And they're in good company. Raspberries and blackberries are aggregate fruits too. So next time you bite into a strawberry, remember, you're eating a fruit masquerading as a berry. If you thought bananas and strawberries were confusing enough, wait until you meet the rest of the berry family. Did you know that tomatoes are berries? Yes, those red gems in your salads and sauces. They fit every botanical rule: single flower, one ovary, fleshy with seeds inside. And what about eggplants? Surprising, right? They're berries too. Even tiny blueberries and grapes are true berries by definition. But some fruits that look like berries, like raspberries and blackberries, are actually aggregate fruits, just like strawberries. So the berry family is bigger and stranger than you ever imagined. Nature loves to keep us guessing. So if science says bananas are berries and strawberries aren't, why does everyday language tell a very different story? It's because language and culture grew up long before botany did. People named fruits based on taste, size, and appearance, not on their biology. Words like berry became part of tradition, carried through stories, recipes, and childhood memories. Bananas felt like something else, a tropical, peelable treat, not a tiny berry you'd pop in your mouth. And strawberries? Well, their bright red color and seed-studded surface made them the perfect berry in everyone's mind. Language loves simplicity, even if it doesn't always match the facts. All right, it's quiz time. Let's see if you can spot the true berries from the imposters. Here's the question. Which of these fruits are berries? Watermelon? Eggplant? Grapes? Raspberry? Think you know the answer? Let's find out. Watermelon? Not a berry. It's a type of pepo, a different fruit category. Eggplant? Yes, it's a true berry. Grapes? Absolutely, true berries. Raspberry? Nope. Like strawberries, it's an aggregate fruit. Surprised? Don't worry, you're not alone. Botany loves to challenge what we think we know. So, what can we take away from all this? Bananas are berries, strawberries aren't. Tomatoes, eggplants, and even grapes, they're all part of the berry family, whether we like it or not. This isn't just trivia. It's a reminder that nature is full of surprises, that sometimes what we think we know isn't the whole story. Next time you bite into a fruit, maybe you'll pause and wonder, what secrets does it hold? What stories does it tell about the world? Because in the end, every fruit, berry or not, has its own fascinating journey. And that's the real, delicious truth.
Before we go, here's a fun bonus fact. Did you know the banana plant is actually the world's largest herbaceous flowering plant? It's not a tree like many think. It's more like a giant grass. And here's a challenge for you. Next time you visit a market or grocery store, try spotting fruits that fit these strange berry rules. You might just see your fruit bowl in a whole new way. Curious to learn more hidden stories from nature? Stick around. There's a whole world of surprising facts waiting for you.
Thanks for joining me on this surprising journey into the world of berries and fruits. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories like this. Have a favorite fruit you want me to uncover next? Drop it in the comments below. I love hearing your ideas. Until next time, keep questioning what you think you know, because the world is full of wonderful surprises. See you soon.